Okay, if you are Gen X or an older millennial, you've probably noticed something over the last few years: a real trust recession, especially online, especially in the medical and nutrition spaces. And I'm here to tell you there's a lot of keto and low carb influencers out there. There really is. Some are solid, some are not. And some may be perfectly trustworthy, but they're just not for me. And this video isn't about dismissing anyone. Really, it's about discernment. And there are 5 voices in the keto low carb space that I personally go to because they've earned my trust over time through results. And I'm counting down from 5 to 1. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Coming in at number 5 is Thomas DeLauer. And back in 2018, I had already lost about 55 pounds. And then I hit a really hard plateau. 3 or 4 weeks where I got nothing moved. It was one of those Thomas DeLauer early videos on intermittent fasting that really convinced me to try fasting as a part of my active lifestyle. And to be honest with you, that decision mattered. Incorporating fasting was one of the reasons I ultimately lost over 100 pounds of fat in that first year. And even though his content has broadened beyond strict keto, over the years, that early impact earned my trust. And to be honest with you, that's why he's on the list today. Now, number 4 in this particular case, counting down, is Mike Mutzel from High Intensity Health. Mike has a background in nutrition and metabolic health education. And what sets him apart for me is how he handles research. So he'll take an actual study, break it down to what it really says, explain the limitations, and then translate it into a language normal people can understand. No, he's not strict keto, but his low-carb leaning approach and focus on metabolic health over dogma makes his content valuable. And he helps bridge the gap between science and real life, and that alone earns my attention. Now, number 3, Dr. Eric Westman. Dr. Westman is a physician specializing in internal medicine and obesity medicine, and is also an associate professor of medicine at Duke University, a highly respected medical institution. Now, what I respect most is that he doesn't just talk about keto, he practices it in real clinical settings with real patients. And when he addresses nutritional misinformation, he does it calmly, clinically and with nuance, and no hype, no overreach. And to be honest with you, that's a consistency that does build trust. So quick pause here. If you're finding this helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future content. I mean, let's be honest, it really helps the channel grow, and I would really appreciate it. Number 2 is Nick Norwitz. And Nick is a metabolism researcher and physician who earned his PhD in metabolism from Oxford and his MD from Harvard Medical School. I would say that's pretty special, right? This kid is not a dumb individual. And in recent years, along with his friend Dave Fellman, they helped self-fund and explore research into what they called the lean mass hyperresponder phenomenon. Makes me think of that Muppets skit there, if you say that fast enough. Anyways, it takes courage, especially in a young medical and academic career, to do that. And what really earns my trust is how he handles criticism. I follow him religiously on the X platform and on YouTube. And the way he handles it, it's always thoughtful, it's always calm, and always with intellectual humility. He's got a phrase he likes to say is "stay curious," and I really do appreciate that. I mean, that combination of competence and character puts him firmly in my trust category. Now, number one, and this goes back. Okay, number one is Dr. Ken Berry. And Dr. Ken Berry is a board certified family physician with decades of clinical experience. And he's been a major voice in the low carb and ketogenic lifestyle community for years. And back in July of 2018, Dr. Ken Berry is one of the people that my own doctor recommended that I follow on YouTube. And let's be honest, that alone got my attention. But what really convinced me was he had a very simple video he made about apple cider vinegar and heartburn. See, at the time, I was still taking 2 medications for GERD. And that doesn't include the Tums and whatever other antacid I was trying to consume. And following his advice that he provided in his video, it helped eliminate my heartburn and allowed me to get off my first medications after starting keto. I mean, I can't tell you. That alone wasn't theory, okay? That actually changed my life. And for that reason, Dr. Berry remains the first voice I check with anything regarding keto, and even sometimes carnivore. He is the one, and almost at 3.64 million subscribers, there's a lot of other people that trust him as well. So here's the thing, gentlemen. We're living in an age where there is information everywhere, but trust is rare. I mean, I like to say that there is no downside to being physically strong, metabolically healthy, and spiritually fortified. But to get to that point, you need trust in people that are going to give you that information. And if you are a man trying to reclaim your health, I hope this list helps you cut through the noise and start to build trust where it actually belongs. So let me know down in the comments down below who you follow in the keto and low carb space. And don't be shy to tell me why, because everybody here gets better by learning from one another. Thank you very much. God bless, and we'll see you next time.